Hi everyone, my name is Kelsey Hansen and I work in the Education Department at the Museum of Arts and Sciences. And in today's activity, we are going to be investigating clouds. So the materials that you'll need for this activity are super easy to find. All you'll need is a 2-liter clear plastic bottle, some isopropyl alcohol, a fizz keeper soda pump, which looks like this in the package. And also afterwards, we are going to be providing a fun activity for you guys to do where you guys can go and observe clouds and become citizen scientists even and help NASA keep some data on some clouds when it looks like this. So clouds can be seen all over Earth. They actually form from tiny water molecules which condense to form water droplets, and when they become visible, they become visible to us as clouds. And so what's really neat is that it takes 1 quintillion water molecules to make 1 water droplet. And so that is 1 with 18 zeros behind it. So it's more than 1 quintillion water molecules to make 1 water droplet, which is a lot of water molecules. And so clouds actually form when it gets cold enough for the water molecules to stick together to form the water droplets. And another thing that helps the water molecules stick together is if there's dust or pollution particles in the atmosphere, because they can actually stick to those particles better and help form water droplets, which become visible as clouds. So in this activity, what we're going to be doing is we're going to be pouring just a little bit of the alcohol into the clear plastic bottle, and you don't need more than a teaspoon of the alcohol into the bottle. And then once it's in there, I'm actually going to increase the pressure, and my clear plastic bottle has a little temperature gauge right here, which we can watch the temperature go up slightly. And once the temperature has gone up just enough and the bottle is super pressurized, I'm going to release the pressure, and then that actually causes it to rapidly cool inside of my bottle, and that's going to have the alcohol stick together just like water vapor would or water molecules would to form those droplets, and I will have a cloud inside of my clear plastic bottle. So just to show you guys how much alcohol to put into the bottle, I'm going to take the pump off. Put it right here, and you need about a teaspoon. And what you want to let the alcohol do, you want to screw the pump back on, and you actually would want to let it sit for about 10 minutes. So I prepared a second one for you guys. So this one's been sitting for about 10 minutes, and I've pumped it maybe about 50 times. And like I said, when it's a high pressure in this bottle, the temperature rises, and so when I release it, it's going to rapidly cool, and it's going to have the molecules of the alcohol stick together, which is going to create a vapor. So 1, 2, 3. So you guys can see my cloud in here. And I have my laser, so lasers would be fun. So you guys can point it through, make sure you don't point it in people's eyes. And you guys can kind of see the cloud in there as the laser goes through the plastic bottle. So my cloud's starting to slowly escape from the plastic bottle. But yeah, so that's a cloud in a bottle. So it's a super fun activity you guys can do at home. So clouds can actually help keep our planet cooler by blocking or sending back a lot of the heat that the sun sends over. And they can also warm our planet by absorbing that heat and sending it back down to Earth. And so studying cloud composition, so how they're made up and their behavior, can help us predict day-to-day weather, and also long-term data can help us with climate changes that are happening all over Earth right now. And so NASA scientists actually study clouds using satellites and even citizen scientists to help observe these different patterns and how they're changing. And so there's a really cool satellite that's on the International Space Station called the Cloud Aerosol Transport System, or CATS, that uses LiDAR detection to study clouds. So LiDAR is light detection and ranging, and what that does is it measures the density of clouds. So what those clouds will bring, whether it'll just be rain or some shade that we probably would like, especially here in Florida. And so you guys can also participate, like I said, in collection of data on clouds by downloading the Globe Observer app. And so you guys can take photos and share them with scientists. And also don't forget to do the Investigate the Sky Today worksheet, which is super fun, and let us know how you guys did and what kind of clouds you guys saw in the sky. But I hope you guys learned something and had fun, and we'll see you soon. Thanks.